Welcome to the Abuki Cabal Show.
What's happening, fellas? I guess it was only a matter of time before we had to do this. You know, we're men here, so we have to hold ourselves accountable. So, as men, we're going to have to address the rise of the moist men, creations of Duncan Hines, chocolate cake with yellow cake mix, just weak, yellow in the inside, moist men. That's what I call them. Legion of the Super Simps. They are coming out of the woodwork to show their solidarity with women who are engaging in dysfunctional behavior. And I just don't, for the life of me, understand why men would want to stand behind women who engage in this type of behavior. Yeah, I've seen some of the comments and women saying that, well, men are out here in wave caps and, things like that. So until you guys take your wave caps off, you can't say anything about us. And, I've never been a supporter of wave caps out on the basketball court, and, just all out in public either. That looks stupid too. So you have no argument out of me with regard to these unorthodox head coverings in the black community. I think they all need to go. I mean, decency is decency. So I don't understand why we are seeing all of these guys just come out of the woodwork, thinking that if they stand behind these women, that's going to get them some free coochie credits. Because it's not. They don't respect you any more than they respect us. It's not going to get you anything. You're just going to look stupid, which you guys do. I guess you just got layers of super simps, You got Dr. Boyce, Umar, all these guys who think that if they hate on Kevin Samuels, that they're going to somehow get some kind of points with some of these black women. It's not going to happen, guys. It's not going to happen. I suggest that you guys start to find some colleagues, some people, some mentors, some people who can put you guys on the right track, man, because quite frankly, this is some hot ass mess to see these guys out like this. It really just, it's distasteful. Gives me indigestion just looking at these motherfuckers. You're out here looking stupid on so many levels. When do you see any other group of men come out like this? Yet these same guys say there is no problem. There's no problem. We're men. We're running shit, Y'all don't look like you're running nothing to me. You're running behind these women who out here in these dirty ass t-shirts and flip-flops and pajama pants with no panties on, hard nipples peeking through shirts and whatnot out in public at the grocery store, convenience stores, going to get their license, whatever the fuck they got to do during the daytime. That's what they're doing. And you guys are cool with that. which makes you guys suspect. You guys need manhood checks. You about to get your manhood cards pulled because all of y'all looking moist as hell. You look at some of these comments I posted up on the screen here, and you got people saying that basically it doesn't make any sense. You know, they stand with Monique. I hate to see women wearing that everywhere they go. All of these people they're posting up, their comments anonymously. But they're all saying pretty much the same thing. There's a few of them that are, rubber stamping, but not very many. You got one up here talking about people's moms and stuff because they come out and they're, calling these women out for wearing this stuff. But you see them everywhere. It does not matter. There is no standards whatsoever. Look at these guys up here. These guys look moist as hell. I stand with them. I salute you, my queens. No, you got one guy up here that says, don't mind them bitter bitches, claiming they know best. A generation that don't want any advice until it's too late. It's almost too late. Now here's one, says, this is just my wife. She wears a bonnet and also slippers to go out, even in the cold season. It's very painful and embarrassing. She won't listen to me, and I'm totally fed up. We've been talking about this in the manosphere for years. You can't tell them nothing. They don't want any kind of direction from a man, but they're always telling you, man up. A man needs to do this, a man needs to do that. But then when some direction comes from a man and a man stands on what he stands on the standards, how he's raised. Because we know these women were not raised like this. They're just being defiant just for the sake of being defiant. But you can't tell them anything. They resist any kind of direction. No one can tell them anything. Anybody comes to them. And if you try to tell them anything, they're ready to battle. Or either they call it some form of shaming. Well, I think they need to be shamed. Here we go. We got some more of them. Any of these guys look, like they have any kind of leadership capabilities, We out here standing with the black woman in the yellow bonnet. These other two down here just, cheesing it up. They think this is cool, to be seen, dressed up in this. This is like wearing a dress to me. No man needs to be in no bonnet, nor does he need to be in a dress in order to be addressed in Hollywood or to make money in Hollywood. This to me is almost the same thing. I think we have a duty to call these men out. Every time we see this, all of this queen shit and this deification of black women, and black women can do no wrong. That's not going to get us anywhere, y'all. There has to be standards. There's got to be some kind of law. There has to be some guidelines as to how we want our community to progress. You know, if there are no morals, there are no guidelines, you know, you're in relationships and marriages and you can't get a woman to even do what you need her to do as far as her role in the relationship. You know, if you got to do it all, you know, if you got to cook for yourself, you know, you got to pay the bills yourself, you got to, you know, all she needs, she basically treating you like a damn pack animal. You know, you just supposed to do all the hauling, pulling, and she just rides, you know, then what you need her for? If you can't count on her to take direction from you, what do you need her for? And if you gonna fold and start acting like women, like these guys are, then there's some serious self-analysis that needs to take place. I haven't done anything on you know, these guys coming out and attacking Kevin Samuels, you know, because I mean, in truth, I'm still waiting on someone to attack his message and not his tone, you know, how he says it, you know, whether he should, you know, not stand up straight. He should, you know, slump down a little bit, you know, look a little bit more subservient when he says it, soften up and become unimposing. That's what these guys are doing. You know, they don't want to be perceived as a threat. I guess next they're gonna put on panties for him. You know, they're gonna have a granny panty support system for these ladies. You know, period panties. And we love them too. You know, anything we say out here that we don't like, you know, you're gonna have guys like this that are gonna come out and they're gonna support the shit. You know, it's sad, isn't it? It's truly sad. You know, I guess there's I don't know. I guess I'm gonna read some of this, you know, just to, you know, throw it out there. There's a guy in the gold bonnet down here with the nose ring, you know. I too stand with our queens proudly wearing my helmet of salvation. Wow. Got the guy up here in the glasses with the, you know, with the glass up like he's toasting. Fashionably tardy. But I'm here to stand with my queens as well. Oh God, man. Okay, we out here in the yellow bonnet, like I said earlier. We got we out here in the red bonnet with the flowers, the pink flowers. God, this shit here is disgusting, man. Brother up here in the hoodie with the headscarf on. I stand in solidarity with our black queens wearing bonnets outside. Guys down here at the bottom, I stand with y'all too. I rock my jumbo bonnet outside with no shame. Just cheesing it up, man, like Chester Cheetah. Like this is cool, man. I mean, they really think this is cool. You guys tell me how you feel down in the comments, you know. This is some this is really some tripped out stuff here.
fake, delusional, and disingenuous. He stands as a beacon of truth. He is Abuki Cabal. You are listening to Abuki Cabal.
Guys, like, subscribe, and share, man. I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with me. You know, you guys tell me what you think in the comments. I think this is something we need to talk about, you know? Not just this, but just every instance where these guys pop up and just join the ranks of women who are conducting themselves in a less than ladylike fashion. And it's not as much about how we look at them as the totality of how it looks to everybody. I mean, everybody's looking at them crazy. And then, you know, we're going to feel that because they're going to look at us as a whole, as a dysfunctional group. And that's what they don't get. All the loud talking, the going all out, any kind of way. It's got to stop. It's really got to stop. And if you really just look inside, look deep inside, think back to your grandmothers, your mothers, you guys know we were not raised like this. We were not raised to conduct ourselves like this. Be honest with yourselves. Be truthful and hold them accountable. I don't care who it is. Your mama, your sister, your woman, your friend. If you own a place, a store, whatever, tell them, no, you can't come in here with that. I don't care if you're white, whoever you are that own that, tell them you can't come in here like that. That's unacceptable. Just like a person can't come into a store without any shoes on and without a shirt on, you shouldn't be able to come up in there with no bonnets on your head. People need to start coming out in a presentable way. I guess that's all I need to say about it. I mean, I'm not going to drive it into the ground, but I feel like I should. But again, you guys like, subscribe, share. You guys let me know what you think.
I feel like a